was that? I want to check in with Spencer for some Spencer's. It's a new segment called Spencer Splainies.
Yeah.
Spencer Splainy. Oh, sorry.
I was just so excited. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's a weird theme
song. A lot happened at once.
Well, I wanted to check because I clicked on the thing where the White House lady was going like where it was like, hey, this is misinformation, and then she's like, I watched like 4 minutes of it where she's like, this is the reality of it and all this stuff. Like for these people, like as we're all tweeting and like being alarmed and going like, boy, does this feel a lot like something from history books and things and all this stuff. And then there's one chorus of counter argument, which is this, it happened under Obama too, and all it's just like such a scattering of like signals, and I just don't know if you've parsed any of it.
Well, a good rule of thumb is everything Republicans say is a lie. So if you start from there. No, but specifically, I understand that, well, my understanding is that policy that everyone's pointing to in bad faith to lie to people is that unaccompanied minors found at the border without parents were detained. So that's not good, but well, I mean, you either leave a kid in the desert or you don't leave a kid in the... So I mean, it's not a comparison. Also, you know, Obama wasn't great. He was before Trump, a real deporter guy, but he got them out of the country. He didn't keep them in concentration camps. So it's hard to really compare the two. The thing is, politicians are bad even when they're not as bad. Yeah, so Obama is bad even when he's the best president I know, you know? But he was, so does that answer your question, or am I?
But Dan, hang on. If you're going to ask him another question, I want to take another pass at a thing.
Thank God.
I think you owe us another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So first tee up the segment, and then we cut to the graphic, you know, and the whole thing.
All right.
I haven't played the song in a long time, so I'm not sure it's perfect, but we'll see.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news, and I can't tell my ass from a hole in the ground, and I'm too selfish and rich to really care that much. That's when I turn to my friend Spencer for Spencer Splainies.
Last time on Spencer Splains.
I don't know.
Do you have the code, Senator?
This isn't ketchup.
People are dying.
No, actually, that is ketchup.
You bred raptors.
Wow, it seems like we missed an episode.
Yeah, I think most programs that are evil originated in some version that people didn't realize were going to be so evil at first. Yeah. But Obama did not have a clean immigration policy.
Right.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And there were people at the time saying, hey, eventually someone's going to get a hold of this power and abuse it.
Yeah.
And conversely, Obama got blamed completely for the drone killings, which were very bad, but Bush started it.
Right.
It started under Bush. So it's like, if it's being bad, it's often rooted in the last guy, too.
Yeah. I guess we're just paying the price for a fucking 100 years of just going, politicians.
Paying the price.
Politician. But do we really have to? Man,
We never should have got those guys off those soapboxes. Things would have been a lot better.
You could
those
just throw a tomato at them if they didn't like, and they're like, "Hey, stop! Have you seen my baby? Have you seen my baby? Stop!
Get off the rope!"
And also, the politicians can't be picking our pockets when they got their thumbs up on their suspenders like this, where we can see their hands. That was why they did that.
Whatever happened to? Whatever happened to a good old whistle stop tour?
Nothing right here.
But the fact
Teddy
is,
Roosevelt was the most attractive fat man I can imagine. He was like robust.
But that memo that people are tweeting, where it's like signed by Sessions, and it's like zero tolerance. Like, here we go. That's a real thing. That's not like the libs going, we're connecting these dots. It's like That's the key, right? Is that they were like, oh, let's jack it up, like
it was a policy change. Yeah, no, a very explicit policy change.
And as a result, whether they intended it or not, there's like this wake of that motorboat that's like a bunch of babies being ripped from mother's arms, and they're like either what I can't tell is if they were like, yeah, there's going to be babies ripped from mother's arms, but they're going to be a certain shade of brown baby and brown arm, and there's going to be a certain number, and we're going to keep ratcheting it up. Or like it's the motorboat in the no wake zone, just going like, and pretty soon, and it's all about that wall negotiation, right? Is that it's like
I think that they intend to cause misery for non-white families, mostly at the border and at other places where they detain immigrants.
Yeah. Right.
And I think there's people that want there to be family misery.
Right, because
to deter people from coming in, which is a nightmare.
They say that out loud. They've said that. I mean, before it became controversial because we didn't have pictures, they were like, yeah, it's going to be great. We'll be separating families, and they'll be like, I don't want to separate my family. I'm not going to come to America. Like, that was what they were saying. This is the plan. But now that it's actually happening, they're like, this isn't happening. But, before it was like a political issue, they were like, no, it'll be great. We're going to separate families. Like, and that was just, what they were openly saying.
You know how you compromise? Wall of babies. They're already there.
Two birds with one stone.
Yeah. It's called compromise, people.
Is it a wall of white babies?
Huh?
That are facing outward?
No. Hey, Jan, take it easy. Take it easy. I think you wildly misread my points. No, this wall is going to be brown.
But so that's like a very grisly. You're talking about like a Thunderdome thing where the babies are
You've
like
already got the kids.
like an example.
The picture of the cage that all these kids are in. You're making a Thunderdome, people.
I thought maybe like healthy, white, well-fed, fat white babies that are like facing Mexico, and the sign says, "Look, we already have so many babies."
We're using
and the babies
fencing.
are like, "We love America. Don't come in here with your baby."
I mean, I hear people say, "Oh, it's not helpful to say that they're Nazis," and I hear that. I'm not sure where I stand on it, but definitely, if okay, fine, for sake of argument,
right.
If they're not literally Nazis, they're at least like the bad guys from Children of Men.
Right.
I think like we're our own bad thing. We're our own bad thing, and we've got to stop it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like to think, I think in my listenership, if that's a word, there's probably everything but Nazis. Maybe there's a couple, there's probably a little churn coming through. Well, I thought
Gorka could be a secret Nazi.
I saw enough Rick and Morty to tune in. What was this cuck talking about? But I don't. You could be a libertarian and listen to the show. You could be a Republican, a fiscal log cabin Republican. You're probably not gonna. You're gonna go, oh, he's a big fat blowhard. I resonate with him. You're welcome here. I'm not gonna shame you and stuff.
Free markets.
And as you probably know,
vindicated.
I was the most apolitical, kind of guy. I was oh, I don't believe in politics. I don't believe in the election. And then it's the election happened, and then it became fucking Schwab. I fucking hate Schwab. I hate him so much. Fucking hate him. Sort of have one. I said, what do you want to talk about? Farts for an hour? It's just you. It's just you.
I was trying to connect with you with the 7-Up thing.
Yeah, you're not giving Schwab enough credit for trying to connect with you earlier.
I don't suffer the illusion that I'm supposed to be.
I never see you anymore.
Just want to have a conversation with my friends about what's going on in my world, which includes what's going on in other people's world.
Yeah. No one's stopping you.
Yeah, you're not stopping me. You look like a fucking dead scarecrow over there. He's swiveling around in your chair, just rolling his eyes, and he's like mounting a thing. It's you think I don't know what's going on? You got Schwab loyalists like building in my crowd. I know
Perhaps the most dangerous faction of all.
He's splintering my people. People are coming here to see you. I see your T-shirt shop. I saw your T-shirt shop. I see you selling shit.
Why are you so mean? You're so angry.
Anyways, Nazis. All I'm saying. Look, Nazis. all you got to do, like, because it's this faction of people that are like, like if you were to just be like, oh, I'm gonna get a swastika tattoo, and I hate everybody that's not me, and like I'm a Nazi.
Why would you do that? That's terrible.
Like the problem is that people that are like, whoa, what's this Nazi talk? I don't like that. You know what I am? I'm a totally intellectual, logical guy who hates overreaction. I'd like to exterminate overreaction with some logical discourse. Why are you saying Nazi all the time? That seems really hysterical. I'm such a logical person, and definitely not a Nazi. I just happen to be arguing for calmness and discourse and both sides of the thing. And I'm like, you're a fucking closet Nazi. You're just biding your time. And I just say to those people,
why are you afraid of honest debate?
yeah, like why don't you keep talking to me about whether or not we're Nazis? Because I'm fucking exhausted already. I'm a spoiled baby. Can I start punching you yet? I've only got so much time left. Jesus Christ.
I like to imagine the current day. If Hitler was here now, there would be like some bunker where he was like, we have 40,000 trolls. We can send it Harmon. Yes.
I just say to those people, hey, if you're really honestly, for real, you're like honest about this fact. You're going like, you know what? We're never going to turn Nazi. This isn't anything. Just would you please, you know what would help you so much? Would you just Google 1933 Germany? Because you think you're going to see a description that's going to, just do an hour of fucking research. And if I'm wrong, you will be so much more armed in your next argument. You'll be able to go, there's a lot of differences here, but I'm afraid you're going to see that everything has a ramp and that everything starts a certain way, and that marginalization and institutionalization of it is like, it all takes the same form in the beginning, and it's all very like argued about, and people are always like amorphous and blurry about it. Like while regimes change hands and cabinets switch around, and everybody has these arguments, and it's like the things that don't change are just these brick on brick buildings and policies and things where people are separated and people are alienated and people are fucked.
Yeah, and there's like a long track record of other bad fascist dictators in other countries, but it's not always like explicitly, we disagree with Hitler on 5 things.
Right.
There's other guys. There's
and
Pinochet.
This is my style. I love to jump the gun on my Hitler comparisons. That's just me. I'm a gun jumper on the Hitler comparison. I like to not wait until it's actually Hitler.
The early bird gets the Hitler.
I'd like to be wrong a couple times. Oops, that guy wasn't Hitler. He just hated Jews and wanted to be senator. Oh well, down the drain you go. Anti-Semitic senator that would have done great things for healthcare. Fuck you, you've reminded me of Hitler too early.
That's the worst thing anybody's said about me this hour.